Hello YouTube, Mad Dog here. This is my version of the Spanish windlass sprung loaded trap. I'm going to use a cane to point out the components because the trap is set and it is very dangerous. So first and foremost, I've driven into the ground two supporting sticks. This can be done between two trees, whatever you have to hand, fence posts, anything. And about 2/3 of the way up I've tied off a piece of paracord from left to right, and then in the centre of that I've put a piece of smaller wood, which I've just zoom in, I've just put between the two strands of paracord, which I've then wound back on itself. On the bottom of that I've tied a bamboo spike. This is under tension. Once it's been triggered I'll show it you in more detail. Across the bottom of the two uprights I've placed a log that just helps support the two uprights from collapsing in under the tension of the paracord. Now on the bottom of the spike I've tied another piece of cordage to a toddle, which becomes part of the trigger mechanism, the same as a Paiute deadfall trap basically. So I put a piece of wood into the ground and then put the toddle around it once, and a bait stick which runs to the base log. Obviously the bait excuse me, will go right in line with the spike on the hammer, which would be about there. So when the critter comes along he'll knock that stick off, releasing the toddle, allowing this to fly around and impale the critter. So what I'm going to do is trigger it just using an apple, just to show you, give you some idea of the efficiency of this trap. Like I say, I've not done it massively powerful, I've only used one complete loop of paracord. You could make it more powerful by adding more loops. The beauty with this trap is obviously you can scale the whole thing up bigger between two trees. Use rope for your engine instead of paracord. You can even get wild boar, you know, deer, big game with this trap if you scale it up. And also you can scale it down for mice, rats and small vermin. So I've just done this sort of medium size just so it's clear for you guys and lasses to see as a demo. So I'm going to get the old apple. Excuse me while I do this, I'm standing well clear because I know what these things can do. So here comes our little critter, and he's going to take the bait off the and as you can see he's been well battered and smashed to bits. So it is effective, very effective. Now it's been triggered and safe, I'll show you in a bit more detail. Okay, now the trap is safe, I'll demonstrate how we set it up. So we take our spike tied onto the end of the hammer, the toddle there, look, tied onto the end, and we'll wind the whole assembly in the opposite direction that the engine is going to power the spike. I'm not going to go crazy, it's only a demo, I don't want to impale myself. So once more, and then once you're happy with the tension, put the toddle around the ground stick once, like so, and then the bait stick to the log and the toddle, and that trap is now set again. So just to demonstrate, get myself out of the way again, so the critter comes along and knocks the bait stick off, impaling him. Hopefully get yourself some meat on the table. Anyway, if you're going to use this one, be careful, take care with it. Thank you for watching. Mad Dog signing off. See you on the next one. Yeah.